up, everyone? It's your boy Fats, aka the Beast. You motherfuckers are ready for the fucking Fair Shape podcast episode. Let me hear you scream. Now on to the next host.
I don't even know what to say. Um, Hope you guys enjoy this episode. It's Chris, aka Killer Ghost. And on to the next show.
Uh, Yo, what up? Let's just get this show rolling. Let's crack lacking, Captain. So on this week's episode, we will be reviewing the 6 episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And without any further ado, gentlemen, take it away.
I'll start off since I'm pretty much the last one who watched it from us three. I think first episode really got me in with that chase scene in the sky. Shit was OD fire. Like I really enjoyed the action scenes in this series. Um, but let's quick talk about the discount Captain America they put in this show.
Oh, John Walker.
I can't even say great value because Walmart sells some good stuff.
No funny. This
This is
is
the discount. You
when
know,
I
with,
seen him come out. This is all I seen on him.
Nah, his ears are crazy, bro.
bro. It's the discount. You know when they selling the toys on the side of the street.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
That's
He's talking
exact-
about
that's
like
what he is.
when instead of it being like Power Rangers, is like Power Stoners or some shit.
Yeah.
Or when it's Avengers and they got different characters mixed in.
Like,
They put when they got Superman in there with
Like-
one of the Power Rangers.
And a Ninja Turtle.
it's like back in the day when we used to play with the Beyblades. My mom will get the cheap ones, and they'll have, instead of the Beyblade monsters on them, they'll have Pokemon on them. I'm like, what the
Oh.
fuck is
Well,
this?
Technically, she was living in 2049. That's fire.
I mean, but they, after like 2 fucking pulls, they were all fucked up. The string wouldn't work. But go ahead,
Yo, he was terrible.
yeah.
He honestly looked like somebody. I'm not gonna say names, but he reminded me of somebody that used to be here.
Somebody say he looked like the guy from Up, the old man.
Oh yeah, because he got an underbite, right? He came out like that. They introduced the new captain.
Yeah. When I seen him come on screen, I was like, who the fuck is this? And it was just like, don't get me wrong. I think Chris Evans did a great job as Captain America. I don't think there's nobody ever going to take that away from him. You understand? But it was just like, we know that there's different iterations of Captain America, but he didn't even personify like even a decent looking Captain America. Later on at the end of the season, I'm just going to jump real forward to the future real quick. He becomes USA agent, and even then he doesn't even look menacing or like important. So shit
Mad
actor,
scrawny.
shit character, like shit choice
he
of
said like in
casting.
he said like in the interview that he was like that he likes being US agent, but that the suit like is not that much different from the cap suit. It's just darker. You know,
Yeah.
it's just, instead of being red, white, and blue, it's like black and blue or black and red or some shit like that.
Mhm.
It doesn't really change much even in the comics, to be honest. It's not like he's somebody you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's US agent, I love him, you know.
But is he like, all right, in the comic, is he like a good and bad guy? Like he's
Yeah, he goes back and forth-ish. Like he did what they did with him as US agent is actually like kind of sort of what he is in the comics. It's just that I'm on Fat's side. He was a bootleg Cap, and even afterwards, he didn't feel important to me. Even in the story, like I didn't care for him.
I actually liked his story that had, he was a wannabe Cap, but then his friend dies, and that's, spoiler alert, and that's like what triggers him or whatever to start killing. Now he's gonna be like, now he's not gonna care because they were ready to, they took
Cut him
away
off.
all his
Everything from him.
accommodations and all that shit, so
Yeah, they
he's not
stripped
gonna
him.
really care. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's gonna.
Yeah.
I think he'll be better. He's that's Kurt Russell's son
Yeah.
that
Oh,
plays.
yeah?
Yeah.
So
Couldn't
to
tell.
piggyback off the first episode, just only the first episode alone, like I like that they introduced real world issues like race, what they
Yeah,
go
they
through, as especially for Anthony Mackie's character as Falcon, like what he really went through.
yeah they
I
brought out a lot of race in
Yeah, I
this.
like the fact that
X.
they have to work in the sense they essentially, if they work for the government, then they have to follow by the government's rules, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, after being a superhero, with technically you kind of are a vigilante, nobody's paying you for this. So his family's dying shrimp company that isn't going anywhere, you understand, is just like damn, it kind of sucks that they're going through this. And that the
That shit
bank
really
teller,
happens.
yeah, the bank teller was a piece of shit. Basically, for 5 years, you're not around anywhere, right? And he's like, oh, for you being disappeared at a blip, it basically counts for you not having a credit score. That kind of isn't fair, to be honest. And that was a
It
rat
isn't.
bag shit from that guy's part. But
I kind of like that they threw that in there though, with
yeah,
the whole issue of them being gone for 5 years, like half of the world, and that shit was a serious issue, and how the government only cared about the half that came back and didn't really give a shit about the half that was there and had to survive on their own for 5 years. I actually like kind of praised it because it's sort of like the world we live in today and shit. You know, where as you feel like us as being minorities and shit, we don't get the benefits that you know upper hand humans would get. I'm gonna say it like that.
yeah.
So,
Nah, you're
I
right.
I like that aspect that they threw in there. They threw a little bit of politics into it. It wasn't just action and shit. So it was pretty good.
Hmm.
I enjoyed it.
Following that, we get Winter Soldier, which is Bucky Barnes, also known as the White Wolf.
Hmm.
I think that his arc is another one that he's really facing and dealing with the repercussions of what he did as an assassin. You understand? And knowing that his best friend, essentially, we don't know where he's at right now because as of the end of the last film, he's just an old man. So we don't know if he
Yeah.
died of a like we don't know what happened. You understand? Because
But didn't
technically
he go back? No, no, no.
in
Nah,
the
you're right. Yeah,
in
he's
the
still
film,
alive. He's just
technically,
old.
so we don't know how the serum actually works because at some point they said that the serum helps slow the aging process. You understand? But then in the show it kind of solidifies we're gonna spoil it into the next couple of episodes with Isaiah. He actually ages,
Yeah.
and when I saw him on screen, I immediately I texted Chris. I was like, oh, I fucking hate this. Da, 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 da. I gotta talk to somebody about it. And I was disappointed that it wasn't him. Like, I get it. It was to fill the gap in the age and really push Anthony Mackie's character forward,
Yeah.
Falcon forward. But again, it was a real disconnect for me, and I don't know. Maybe you guys feel different.
You mean for Isaiah?
As far as like Bucky Barnes and his whole arc, like that he's going through these real issues like depression and dealing with his like the
Yeah,
stuff
he's
that he
just
went
dealing
through.
with all the people he like. He's dealing with the consequences, of all the people he killed.
Yeah,
Like I like that
because
he was friends with that old Chinese guy or whatever, the Japanese
yeah,
guy
Yeah.
yeah,
He
that he
told
killed
him.
his son.
at the end.
Yeah, I like that. Like he got to get over all that stuff. So
Hmm.
they could do that for his own show or whatever.
Mhm.
Him like trying to get over it. But that was cool. He didn't. He wasn't really. He was like more of a side character in this, not really much of a main. Like the main character to me was Falcon more. Like seventy
Yeah.
five
It
percent
it
him,
felt that way,
25%
yes.
Hmm.
Winter Soldier. Like when he needed help, Winter
Absolutely.
Soldier was there.
It felt
Like for
that
the
way.
power, like the powerhouse or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. But it was cool that he was getting over his little stuff too.
Especially like he essentially was always giving Anthony shit for him like giving up the shield. He's like, but you don't know
Yeah,
what that meant to me. Like
Yeah.
that was my
yeah.
best friend's fucking thing. You
I
But
feel
ever,
understand?
like a little jealousy in him
Yeah,
too.
and the address that came in later, you understand, like later on in the show, was when Anthony let them know, like, you guys gotta understand, you guys want a white Captain America. Is the white man is what embodies America to you guys, not the people that
hmm
fucking built this country, not the
Yeah.
people that get up every day, do pick your fucking fruits or did this. Like they don't think about that. I would
Mhm.
almost guarantee you in today's society, in today's time, if Captain America was done by a Mexican, people would fucking go, "Oh my god, that's not American. That's not American." He was born here as an American, right? He did everything that an American did, paid taxes, went to school, lived a civilized fucking thing or whatever. And I guarantee you he would get shit. And I think Anthony Mackie did a great job personifying the real issues that a person would go through. But that's just
OD.
me.
No,
I
definitely.
think so two things. Ever since this thing what was it, Captain America Civil War,
Yeah.
that they were fighting Spider-Man, him and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Remember that they were fighting him in the airport?
Uh-huh.
Ever since then, I'm like, yo, those two would be a good like little buddy cop movie or like series, them two having a little show together. So I always thought that because they had a good like back and forth
Chemistry,
since
yeah.
then.
It
Yeah.
definitely was it was like a nod to those old buddy cop shows, and I could see that.
hmm
Definitely.
And another thing is a shout out to Marvel for they do their race stuff really good. It's like it's not too controversial,
Yeah.
but it's like they get to their point. You know what I mean? They do it really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And especially to show that how times are changing and how people's feelings do matter. You know, understand? I want to go on to the next couple of shows, because basically the first one is about the establishment and how they are, but then we get introduced to Isaiah and essentially what they're called, the Power People. What's the flag breakers, the flag smashers?
Flag Smashers,
That's
yeah,
what they're
bad
called.
name. That's one
Yeah,
thing.
that was terrible. You know,
Yeah, they could have did better.
and um, when I seen when I see them fighting on the remember the two trailers that they were chasing when they were trying to get the person that was inside.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I totally forgot that fucking Bucky could run that fast. I forgot that he
Yeah.
had the serum. I'm like, since when this guy's Flash? But that's neither here nor there. The fight on top of the car, what's his fucking name? The guy that played US Agent's partner. Shit.
Oh, it was
He
fuck.
he's Battlestar, but his whatever
Yeah.
his character name, I forget his character name. So Battlestar actually gets his powers from the power broker. So that was a conversation that I had with you, Chris. That I was like, oh, he's gonna get his powers, da 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 da. And later on, my guy gets smoked, and that's it. Ain't coming back for you.
But now, nobody says dead.
Yeah, which to be honest, that's one of my Marvel gripes is like kill people off and that's it. You understand?
Yeah.
So that episode we really get the real dynamic of how Bucky feels about this asshole John Walker
Mhm.
taking and using the mantle, and then this guy being like too goody goody for himself. Like, you understand, like, oh, I'm the new Captain America. You guys gotta listen to me.
Yeah.
This person owes me a favor, that person owes me a favor, and it's time for me to call it in. That's how he basically walked around. Um, there was a scene, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, when they had that again a buddy cop moment when they were like in that relationship therapy session.
Yeah.
You
That was
know,
cringe.
Oh, that was
it,
towards the end. Yeah.
yeah, until definitely cringe because that's where I was going with that. But it was like Mackey's character was starting to develop more, and Falcon was developing more and letting them know like this is where I'm at. You're not taking what I'm saying as an understanding. It's for you is you're Captain America. That shield is yours. Use it. You understand?
Hmm.
But you don't understand how it feels for me to wear it, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
hmm
So
Yeah. And then we get to when they break out Zemo.
Yeah.
How y'all felt about the three? Instead of a buddy cop, it was like I guess a three buddy cop. I don't know how to say it, cause
Yeah.
how y'all felt about Zemo and that whole
Uh,
dynamic?
So Zemo, I'm gonna start with this one. Zemo, he was exactly Zemo from the other films, which I think was great. It didn't change him. Like he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to eradicate the super soldier people. I think that was to on par. You understand? And for him being a baron, he was still homie still had cars, access to all these
yeah.
things, access to all these people. Like he still was something. But what really got me like intrigued was when they gave him the actual nod to the mask. Remember?
Yeah, that
Because
was
that's how
cool.
he is in the comics.
Yeah, I
And I
like
was
that.
like, okay, great, I like this. You understand? And I think this is the episode where we start seeing Denise Carter. What's her name?
Sharon Carter
Sharon
or
Carter. We start seeing her,
whatever her
right?
name is. Yeah.
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 That
So we
shit.
start seeing them. So
What?
That fucking that shit twisted at the end with her
Oh,
being
that she's
being the
the power broker.
yeah. I was like,
Uh,
what?
I
I
mean, they
was
never showed it, so I'm like, it gotta be somebody we know. So
that I was befuddled.
yeah, it was cool.
so
Um,
I think him being part of that dynamic definitely changed it a bit because it's like Bucky had to replay his role essentially as the Winter Soldier. You understand? And that really helped them get to where they needed to do to progress the story forward. But again, I don't think it was that much impactful. And I felt like the dynamic for the most part was still buddy ish.
do you all right? Do you think instead of that, instead of it being that girl, she looked like maybe a teenager, maybe early 20s. I doubt it though.
Yeah.
The Carly girl, you think it would have been better if it was like someone else, like maybe a guy or older woman or something, or you think it was good that she looked like a young girl
I
to
think it
get
was
like the
fine.
story across, you know?
I think it was fine, honestly.
Yeah, for me it was like what's their fucking names? The original Wanda. Remember how the kids they ended up joining the Ultron so they could get back at society or whatever.
Mhm.
That to me that's what it was. So I can't really speak on much of that.
Okay, okay. One funny thing I know for sure is um Bucky's little crush on Sam's sister
Oh,
that he was flirting with her. That shit's funny, bro. I don't
yeah.
know if you. He was like trying to like he was like, "What? So what are you doing?" Like he was like he like kept trying to flirt with her and shit. And Sam is like, don't talk to my sister."
That was a funny part. I
Yeah,
peeped
but
it.
other than that, everything else was good. I like the show a lot. I knew from going from the Wanda show that it wasn't it was like maybe like a 5 out of 10 to me.
Hmm.
Knowing just seeing the title, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be more action. This is gonna be way better. This one, more it's gonna be more funnier because these two got a good
Chemistry.
chemistry. So if we're gonna do like ratings, I liked it. It was like 8 out of 10 to me personally. I liked everything. I feel like it was too short, maybe like only 6 episodes. I would have. You think it was perfect 6 episodes?
Absolutely, man. I
I
think
feel like
so
I
because
rushed. Like you could finish this in a day, honestly.
I think that's one. I think that's a good thing because the
I
problem
think
is my fear is when something gets too stretched out, they
it
start adding.
drags.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Perfectly said.
It
Got
drags
you.
like the
Okay.
story. Like this could have been happening in 2 episodes. I'm glad it was. I was a little. I'm upset that not upset, but it sucks that it was just 6 episodes because you want more. But
Yeah, because
six
it was good.
episode,
I
it,
agree.
it definitely helped the story because of that.
So you
So
think this could have held up as a movie, like full theatrical release and all that stuff? Like, oh, Falcon and Winter Soldier this Friday at AMC or whatever. Like, you're gonna go watch that as a movie? Let's say
yeah,
2 hours long.
yes and no. I
Yeah,
think
I'm with
with the
fan that.
action, definitely would have could have been a movie. but like to get into like their own personal stories and shit like that, I don't think a
And not
movie
enough
would do
time, right?
justice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Definitely the person who I feel came like close, or if not the closest to going full circle with their arc, is Sam. I don't think so much Bucky, aside from him doing the closure thing with
Nah, you're
Grandpa.
right. You're right.
I just will add this. I like because after episode 3, we just get a lot of barren stuff with him going back to prison, them being chased or whatever, blah blah blah. We get introduced to this new bald guy that's essentially like helping them fuck each other up. Um, I just really, if anything, I just enjoyed when Sam integrates the shield into his fighting style with like using the new enhanced wings and all that.
Yeah, that armor's fire,
I thought it
bro.
was cool, and I liked how remember the scene? I think was it episode 5 or 6 when he like messages the lady in the plane and he fucking spears the guy out the
oh
helicopter,
yeah, count to
bro.
five
I
and then
think that's
take control.
the last episode.
That's the
Yeah,
last episode. He said
yeah.
count to five and then grab the stick or whatever.
Bro, he got. Do you know Obelisk when he comes in Yu-Gi-Oh and just destroyed? That's it. But I'm with you, Chris. My rating is an 8 out of 10. I'm not, to be honest, I don't think it's bad. It's way better than Wanda Vision. And that's where I stay on this, to be honest.
How y'all like the suit, the new suit?
Suit's fire. The whole suit with the wings and he got the shield in the back. Like it was OD fire. OD fire. I definitely give it an 8 as well.
I forgot what was one. I forgot what else I was gonna say.
Because
I
he
forgot.
integrates that shield into his fighting style.
Hmm.
Remember when he does the wings in front and then puts
Yeah.
he
The
fucking
shield on
essentially
top.
had a
That's
dome on
cool.
him.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second,
yeah,
gentlemen.
yeah. That's he's like a shield or whatever. That was. I mean, you couldn't really hit him because he had the shield and the wings around him. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It was. Um.
I like him being new cap. I'm
Yeah,
fine with it.
I'm definitely fine with it. Supposedly there's gonna be a Captain America 3. So what do you think that's
Oh,
gonna
with
be? You think
him,
I don't know if it's gonna be his story
I mean, I'm pretty
or
sure it's gonna be
or
because
Chris or
this.
Chris Evans' story.
Nah, I doubt it. I think he's done. He might be in it like a cameo, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I highly doubt it though. I think he's done. I think it's gonna be this guy and then this new US agent or whatever. Of
So you
course
think
Bucky.
so you think the direct sequel is gonna be Captain America 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
with him, with Sam.
Honestly, I
Um,
thought I don't know much about the comics and shit. Like I don't know
me neither.
the agent or whatever. But when I saw him like trying to mimic the shield, I got like Taskmaster vibes from him. I thought he was gonna
Yeah. I
become a
mean, but
Taskmaster.
I will tell you this:
they already have him
Taskmaster,
in they already have him in the movie, in the Black Widow
he's
movie.
Taskmaster. If you, I hope that they utilize him right in the Black Widow movie because he's fucking beast.
Yeah, I
But
always liked him too.
to your point, Fats, that whole for me, him building that shield and that was basically shit was mad
Yeah.
cringe. I don't know if you guys noticed this fight scene, but I felt like it was a nod to when it was Winter Soldier, Iron Man, and Cap.
Oh, the 2-on-1?
Yeah,
The Civil
Yeah.
War.
was that in episode 5 or 6 where they would essentially
I
did the
think it
same
was
thing?
I think it was 5. It might have been 4.
Where they
It was
had
4
like
or
that whole
5.
like 2-on-1 thing going on.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was
It's true
like,
because the
okay.
when you say that, I know you're right because the aesthetic, like the area they were in, it looked a lot like the where they fought Iron Man too,
Mm-hmm.
like the area. But he had already taken the serum then, right? Because he punched somebody and they flew. I forgot who.
Mm-hmm.
So he already took the serum then.
But you could
Yeah.
kind of tell that that's what he was like. Once he started getting stripped of all his stuff, that like his friend died or whatever, you could kind of tell that he was definitely gonna do that. He was under leveled, so to speak.
But did he? I don't
He
remember
took it
ever him.
before when the guy died. No.
Yeah, I don't remember him ever actually putting it in
Oh yeah,
his.
yeah, you're right. They don't show it. They don't show because they had the
They show him
conversation on the
stealing it,
table. They
but they
had the
don't show him.
conversation. Yeah, yeah, you're right. They didn't ever show him, but it's obvious that he's gonna
He
fucking
asked
take
his
it.
friend. He's like, yeah. He's like, would
He
you,
said,
if you
would
could,
you?
would you
Yeah.
take it? And he's like, yeah, the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because
did they
he was just above average human, really.
did they ever say if there was any downside to that one? Because the one Cap took is perfect, and Bucky, I guess. But I don't
It,
know if that one is like if there's any downsides to it, like
well, they were
or it was
saying
a
in
perfect replica.
one of the episodes they were saying that um the serum brings out your it pretty much like enhances your emotions, like this
Oh,
new
okay.
serum. Then because one of them was like, but look at Steve, and he was like, but there hasn't been another Steve. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that this one is not perfect. So I think this one like in height like enhanced with your emotions and shit like that. So that's why the girl and her whole crew, like they were very uptight about getting taking the government out of shit. And so
So I don't know how much time we got left, but
Oh, we got a fair amount of
so
time.
this girl being the power broker, I feel like because I think Fat's the most recent one to watch. I haven't seen it. It's been like a month or something, maybe more. What was like the after credits? You know how they show something that's like
yeah,
supposed to surprise you? I know it was that, but what else? She had a serum or something, or
nah, it was what happened after it wasn't after yeah, after the credits and shit, what happened was she was on the run, right? So she sided with Cap and all that shit. So she wasn't able to go back to the US. So she went back to the US to help Falcon and Winter Soldier stop these so-called terrorists. So they honored her back and then gave pretty much
Yeah, they gave
pardoned
her a full
everything.
pardon. Yeah,
Yeah, so she was, and then they even gave her a job back. So once she came out the courthouse, she called somebody and was like, "I'm back. I have fucking access to prototype machines and secrets from the
oh yeah,
oh,
that's what it was when she walked away. I thought
okay.
that they kept like bringing up like Hydra. Hydra was still around. That's what I
yeah
assumed. But I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, yeah. So you remember John Cheeto? Cheeto was in episode 1 or 2 when he was talking to Sam when they're
I think
walking through
yeah
New
the
episode
York.
first
one,
one.
yeah.
How would you have guys felt if General Ross was part of this show talking to U.S. agent and and what's her fucking name, Sharon Carter? If
Where's
he,
he? He's
because
in
remember
the cinematic universe. He's what? He's
he's the guy.
arrested or something.
He's the one that does the Sokovia Accords,
I know,
the
but
booklet.
he's not arrested or anything. He's still good.
I don't remember to be honest,
Uh,
but I'm just saying like
that would have been good because he's kind of an asshole.
yeah, if
So
it would have been him in
they
that
gave
scene,
him a
like
bigger role. Yeah.
yeah, like he would have been like here's the new shield because that guy handing him the new shield and again
That
wasn't
girl,
very
who's that? What's that
impactful.
girl's name? That was like, oh, she was gonna call him or whatever. That lady, I forgot her name. The one
It
that
was
basically made him U.S. agent.
Val, I think that
The lady from Veep, the other show. I know who you're talking about,
Yeah, I don't know her
but I
name,
forgot her
but
name.
Val, isn't it from the show Val? And he called her Val and she said, "Don't call me that." She walked away at the end.
I thought she was more important. I don't know.
She's probably gonna be in season 2.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 10-minute mark. As you guys know, we will continue on until the 5 and the 2.
I thought she was more important, but I'm trying to look for her. Oh,
She probably gonna be
Valentina
a
Allegra de Fontaine. That's her name. I'm trying to see if she's. Oh, she's in the Black Widow movie.
she's probably gonna have a bigger. She probably does have a big part,
Interesting.
and
So, just for the record, the Black Widow film is gonna be before the events of her joining the Avengers, correct?
Yes, it's way before.
Okay.
Hmm.
really,
Yeah.
Of course,
because
she
obviously
died.
she's
Duh.
dead, but
It's way
Yeah.
before, yeah. Um. Oh, she was. So she was at one point Nick Fury's lover. That lady. She infiltrated Hydra and assumed the identity of Madam Hydra. So she's pretty, I guess, important.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm guessing we don't have much to talk about because it keep going silent when it comes to that.
Nah, I don't think.
I think
I
we said
think.
our piece.
Yeah, I think that's it.
yeah, I think
So
like again is an 8. I don't want to nitpick everything about the show. It did what it needed to say a good fast story, didn't drag, and
yeah.
Y'all
I
like
think
the.
Sam was the one who benefited the most out of it.
Y'all like the. Damn. The Wakandan people
Yeah.
coming to get
Yeah.
Zemo.
Definitely.
That was a cool little side thing. I
Mhm.
thought people were hyping that they had a little Black Panther like cameo, but I was like, nah,
Oh
let me not
nah,
get hyped.
Hmm.
But
nah. But you saw
it
how
was
they
cool.
already knew how to disarm their tech and everything.
Yeah,
Right.
they beast. Those they were
Fucking
beast.
the White Wolf was a fucking the one-handed
They
bandit.
bodied him. Yeah, they bodied him. So they're gonna be they still gonna be, you know, a problem if they ever needed help. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, without a doubt, Wakanda's. I mean, the new title. I believe the new film is called Wakanda Forever. So, I think it's called Black Panther Wakanda Forever, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
But without a doubt, you can't fucking hold a candle to that flame. That shit is just burning. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Wakanda ain't to be fucked with.
mhm.
All right. So quick little segment. The Venom trailer came out. What are your thoughts on it?
You don't think that deserve? Nah, it probably don't deserve a whole episode. I haven't seen it, to be honest. That's why
All
I
right.
thought we
So
was gonna wait.
we'll do another episode. Then.
We could do that and then that trailer plus the Marvel stuff. I don't know if y'all seen the Marvel timeline, the new Marvel
I
timeline.
did not see the Marvel's timeline at all. I didn't
Uh-huh.
All
even know
right,
they
so
had
that's
one.
cool. There you go. So that's it for this episode. Take it away, Fats.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you again for tuning in to the Fair Shake Podcast. As always, follow, like, subscribe, on all podcast platforms along with YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms as well. And this is your boy. We signing out.
It's the Fair Shake Podcast, sucker, sucker.